Hey Blerdies! It's been so long. The last time you saw me, I had like ombre curls with my part kind of showing, and now I have long copper braids with my part kind of showing. So it's been so long. I know at the beginning of the year I was saying I'm gonna hit the ground running. I'm gonna be giving you guys all types of content, gonna be showing what's going on with me as a child care teacher slash provider or work. Like, I don't like using the word worker, but some people use worker. I prefer teacher. But another thing had popped up, and that is why I had to stop doing my content. I wanted to give you a video letting you guys know about what was going on, but just it was just a whirlwind. So many stuff had changed. So many things have changed. So many it's interesting the kind of path I went down in becoming a child care teacher. I never really thought I would enjoy it as much as I do, and I still enjoy it. I heart grows for it every single day. And it's just, I always think about just how great it is just to be in this point in my life, even though there was a time I thought maybe I entered in late and I should have done it earlier, and I shouldn't have done it out of fear. But I'm glad that I was able to do it because I understand that God opens the doors, and anytime that He sets those doors to open. So, that being said, I'm going to catch you up a little bit about what's been going on with me since I last spoke with you guys. So as you can see, like I said at the beginning, my hair is different. It's a little tangled, but oh well. And I'm wearing the same pink hoodie and pink shirt I wore in my last video. That is a coincidence. I did not plan that at all. But, that's how it is. So, I as you can see, my setup's a little bit different. I usually do it against the back plain wall. You can see half of it. But I changed it because I have a few stuff a little bit coming in, new furniture, so I had to move around a little bit. So this probably is going to be it for a little while. But so far it's comfortable. I have a little bit of furniture to be able to work a little bit more and be able to, contribute more to my content. So what's been going on with me? At the school, I was given the opportunity to move from being a 2-year-old teacher, toddler teacher, to being another toddler teacher for 1 years old. Like the class had an opening, and so they asked me if it's okay if I could fill in that space. Like it's okay if I kept my original kids, or you could just move to this new classroom that needs a teacher. And I thought about it, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And wow, like it's surprising how different, well, not super different, but it was kind of taking me a little bit of getting used to than it was with the 2-year-olds. 2-year-olds, they are more reactive. They speak few more words. They could put string sentences together. At least one of the 2-year-olds that I had, he was really good at speaking full sentences. When you say, "Hey, it's time for lunch," they'd be like, "Yay, lunch! Yay!" This was something that I didn't really get when I started with the 1-year-olds. Like the 1-year-olds, I was like, "Yeah, it's lunch," and they just kind of like stared at me kind of blankly a little bit. But over time, it gotten a little bit better. Like the children who were in that class, they gotten more used to me. And my class is actually the next class after the infant room. So whenever I get a new kid from that room, they're getting used to a new environment. They're moving from a crib over to sleeping on a cot. They're moving from a high chair to sitting upright in a regular chair. So they're getting used to this new form of freedom. But you have to also, reassure them and guide them about like the routine that we have in the new classroom. But it's been very exciting. There was, just a lot of ups and downs, but it was still like something that didn't really take away my love for what I'm doing now. Like I feel like it has helped me and grew me a little bit more. And also to add more to why I disappeared, I gotten this little thing right here. I'm covering up my name, and I'm not really showing the number, but you see infant toddler, and you see over there is the little emblem. So I was working my entire time that I was away from my blog towards this little certificate, and now I can say that I am officially a certified child care professional. Like, it is exciting. Like, even it was kind of like um easy and hard at the same time. Not like difficult hard, but like tedious hard. Like, there was the online classes in order to get the credits needed towards the CDA for the program, as well as doing the in-class observations. Then after that was out of the way, and after you pass the exam that goes towards that, I had to do a verification visit, which was that had a special professional development, I think a professional development specialist that come to visit and watch me for a couple of hours and ask my questions about my goals for my for the CDA. I did a portfolio, like a big binder. I don't have it with me. I have it stored away, but I was probably take a picture of the binder and put it on social media to show what it looked like. Lovely cover. Someone very important to me had lent me their binder, and I really appreciate how beautiful it looks. And then after the verification visit, I also had to do the overall, big exam itself. I was not gonna lie, I had a little bit of trouble trying to find out what I could use to study for the exam. Like, of course, there were resources online. I had the what they called the competency standards handbook, but I feel like I needed to know a little bit more along with the competency standards handbook. But I studied the best as I could with the materials that I had and was able to find. I went to the exam. It was like going through TSA, man. Like, you had to store your bags away, which I understood. But then they had to check for my glasses, make sure there was no switches on them. They had to check and make sure I didn't have anything hidden behind my ears or anything hidden in my hair. I don't think I had this type of hair when they were doing my exam. I had a different type of hair. But they were, checking their hair to make sure nothing's in it. They had to make sure there's nothing hiding in the cuffs of my pants. If we needed anything, we couldn't say anything. We had to raise our hands. Like, they were like full on letting you know that they're going to keep keeping an eye on you for security reasons. And the questions, they were they weren't hard as in I didn't know the answers. It was more of like, what would be the best answer for this type of situation? Like, a lot of the questions were scenario questions on what you would do in these type of situations, like dealing with a parent that might have a certain issue, or, whenever there's a child that might be acting a certain way, and like how to be able to navigate that. But it was an incredible experience, and I feel like I have grown a lot more as a childcare teacher. And and I'm not going to say that I'm not going to start saying that I'm an expert, because I think that in all things, no matter how much of an expert you try to be, there's always room to learn something new. Like, the world is always going to be turning. The world's always going to be putting out something new, even if it seems like it's something that you've seen before. It's going to be a new side to it. So that's what's been going on with me. I'm currently returning back to my blog. I actually opened up a new TikTok. I have it in my link tree, located in this description. So be sure to follow me on all social medias. And for some strange reason, my camera has split to the side. I don't know what that is about. Oh, well. So make sure to follow me on all social medias. It's located in the link tree. I'm hoping to be able to post more often. I'm not going to be doing any videos from the week of, and then posting videos from the week before, the week of. I'm going to do my best to be able to post of the day that I do a certain video. I'm going to expand my content beyond what is going on with me. I want to show like ideas of what to different like activities that you guys could do. I'm going to try to turn a little bit more of a personal spin to it. You'll notice it when you look over on my nose on the blog's name. Just find all the information over on social media. All right, guys, I hope you're all having a very, very, very blessed and blurtiful evening. I did this really quick. Like, this is just a video kind of going over what's been going on with me, and I'm really excited about what's to come. And I really hope you guys would enjoy it. Like, I have a huge number of followers on Facebook now, which is crazy. So please follow me on Facebook, and also follow me on all the other social medias, because they're like peanuts compared to the following I have on Facebook. So follow me on everything else. Like, I really would appreciate it. Help me grow, please. And remember, once again, to stay blessed and blurful. Love y'all guys. See you next week.